You hear me?
People always have like these great music like things on there. I never know.
Lonnie.
I'm gonna give you a personal.
Like I posted something today I had on pink.
As long as you hold me to it, because if the conversation gets
Yes.
heated, you're like, yo, Rico, remember my shout out? And I
Not your
slap
drink.
You hear me? You hear us?
Right now?
You
Can I,
hear?
like,
you hear?
post something?
You hear us? We got everybody lit.
Hey, yeah.
And the only type of violence that we condone.
See?
Look, you heard me? You mean? The only type of violence that we condone is badge battle.
I gotta get a picture of this whole like little montage.
So if you want to battle with your badges,
can
we
somebody take a
condone it
little
all the
picture?
way.
That's a good one. Really?
It's one of them
Who
out
had the
there.
most?
Draco. Yeah.
Who had the most? Like which platform?
Oh, I don't know which one. Oh no, badge battle is specific for that one. So like
Can
there
you
was
do
two
a-
people that would kept sending like that. Yeah.
Someone.
That noise like gave me like.
Is there anyone out there? Y'all change outfits? Hold up.
Because we had a different segment.
Did a different segment before you came.
I like that. Okay, I got money. They said I'm changing 2-3 times a day.
Are you really?
No, I'm talking about them.
Oh.
Talking about they changing 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
It's giving expensive. It's giving lush.
You're giving.
It's giving luxury.
You're
giving
luxury. No. You're giving luck.
A-M.
No, yeah, I found
Oh,
her in the bathroom. I
who's
said, "Are
me?
you our guest?"
Oh, I was trying. No, look.
I was like, "You look so
And
great."
she came in, and her nails was popping and everything. I was
See,
like,
I
well,
told you that we
damn.
kind of had the similar
Yeah,
thing.
it worked.
This one says like money buying paid and shit like that with this little girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Look,
Aaron.
Little pink,
You
you
know what I'm
know.
saying? Look, do the foot again.
Little pink. You know.
That's how my dog tail be looking like.
Yeah, I know I love red, but I can rock the pink too.
Oh,
I'm not
damn,
mad
I
at
found
red.
My lip gloss again.
Hello, ladies. How are you doing?
Can I have a little
Is this
picture
my-
before
is this
we
my Rico Hundo sexy
guy?
voice here, reporting live. Lonnie,
Wait.
can you hear me?
Can I all right,
Lonnie,
this
smile two
this gonna
times
sound
if
so
you hear me.
diva-ish, and I swear to God it's not. So don't judge me. Can I see my little purse so I can put my lip gloss on?
Or you
And
can
then-
leave your lip gloss up here too.
Yeah. This if I can have, I'll put the purse right back there.
I put the
It's just
purse
like a-
right back down.
I'm from Philly.
Oh yes, you did.
You
say
see,
that.
got that.
was
And I
very
had a little
messy.
twang. Oh, because I was trying to get my. You got me drinking this rosé. But can I have like a picture?
We didn't
of-
get you drinking it. You got yourself drinking it,
They
Charlie.
offered me. I can't even.
Strong shit.
What is it?
I ain't driving home.
She gonna know the angles. She gonna know what to
I'm
do.
driving home.
Oh.
Jesus take the wheel.
So we gotta get the. Oh no, it's everybody. It's every. You gotta get.
Ring.
Yeah, it's the whole. It's the whole
cute.
ambiance.
Wait.
What you do?
With the mic and the rosé. It was
Oh,
so
that's
cute.
cute.
She thinks she's so cool. She ain't fucking cool.
Sis is winning.
You a hater.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
hating.
be a hater in front
I'm
of
hating right now.
Not in front of guests.
I gotta hate. I gotta hate in private. My bad.
Dang.
Listen,
Please do it on our
Bree,
Did he get it?
please
He
ignore,
gotta get the shoe.
ignore moi.
You see the shoe? She's stunting with the anklet. You
Oh,
see the
this is
pink?
new too. Yeah.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Yo, you just fucking crop me out. You me, goddamn. You just say, oh, fuck Rico. That's cool. Fuck me.
You're in there.
Alan, I'm ready to get started. I look like a
Did we
distant
save
cousin.
that? Yeah. Okay.
Let's get the likes up, y'all. Where y'all at?
The
Likes,
badges. Wait, are we
badges.
live on YouTube?
Make sure that
Presents.
shit is-
Yeah.
Are we live? So people are seeing me adjusting my.
Marie did a hell of a job on this drink.
Oh wait. Thumbnail.
Oh.
What was that?
Such a professional.
You saved that before you. Okay.
That blue light.
Can you get one
That's
up
nice.
this
That one
way?
right there.
No, I don't know. It's on one of these.
Save it.
stands.
Okay. He like there. You being high maintenance. You being high maintenance right
No,
now.
in the picture I saw blue.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop,
Who is
whoop.
it? Shout out Deuce Deuce. You know what I'm saying? 22. You know what I'm saying? That's a good number.
Uh-huh. This way. Vertical way.
We're giving Lux.
Lux, luxury.
That's what you said, right?
Okay.
I'm stealing that from Bree. Lux.
Yup.
Lux. I stole that from Bree. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Oh. Okay. All right, well, I don't need that.
Lonnie on
We
there?
can also do pics when it's over.
Lonnie, do you hear my sexy
Right.
voice?
You know, but everybody when they fresh,
Hi, Lonnie.
we gonna be.
Let me see. Let me blink twice if you hear my sexy voice.
Yeah.
That's one. I need one more. There you go.
TikTok.
TikTok.
TikTok be coming through strong.
I'm going to
Y'all do them TikTok dances?
No.
I can't. There's like this one from Philly. They be like, yeah, the little hit thing.
Amanda be doing it.
I can't do that.
My hips don't work that way. I'm old.
You can't. You could get a little shake.
Nah, it's only.
I thought she
only
was a
getting-
February Aquarius.
Yeah, but you know we got
I
no. We
guess
know
y'all
our
can't do everything,
boundaries.
huh?
We know. Nah, we did it. We don't do it. We did it.
Yeah.
We don't go backwards.
Ah, I see
do
what
the
you did
TikTok.
there. I see what you did. Okay. Cute.
Oh yeah, it's on me. Hold on. I haven't done an intro in a while.
Let's see how good you are.
Oh wait, y'all all crossing. I want to cross my legs.
Are we missing a pillow? Because there's usually like 3 of these.
Rico, do you have my pillow?
No, I have this one right here. I needed it. Like I'm sinking.
No, it's okay. I don't need it.
I
She
did.
got amazing posture.
Oh, it's probably over in
Um,
another room.
Alan, terminology for the topic: sex workers.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, what up,
Porter
fam?
family.
Throw.
Yo, we live on YouTube, right? I'm good.
Oh,
The big camera is the YouTube camera.
You know,
wait, yeah. So YouTube,
TikTok,
TikTok.
Instagram.
Okay.
It's sex worker profession. So tonight's topic, I didn't want to talk off camera, but sex work. There's a woman who goes on LinkedIn, which is a professional site. Erin, you know the story. So why don't you share the story with us?
Okay. So first of all,
Okay.
LinkedIn does not police its environment. Okay. Like I always talk about how trashy LinkedIn is. But anyway, you can find great jobs on there. So some woman, on her professional resume listed working as a sex worker in her, in her experience.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people shamed her. Other people were like, well, shit, it is a job, and you did work doing that. And other people, really applauded her, her openness, about putting that on her resume. And so I guess the question is sex work like real legitimate work?
Well, I guarantee you she got hired somewhere.
You know what?
I can't disagree.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You know what? Even if I don't shoot my shot now, let's give her a job.
I agree.
Right.
The probationary period is real.
90 days.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, it's a probationary period?
And
No, but
jobs.
just like
No,
in
that
jobs.
usually is when you get hired somewhere.
Huh. Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not a sex worker, so I'm only like an outside looking in. But I feel like if you have integrity with whatever industry you in, it's a profession. It's professional. So,
I like you.
thanks.
Let me just give a historical snippit. So we do know selling. I don't even want to say that word.
It's just
Box.
Selling cookies?
Selling it is it's the oldest profession known to man.
Yeah.
So
Supply and
I don't
demand.
even see how it is not a job, like a real profession.
It's actually the best job that, it's our favorite job, I should say, as men.
Wait, what?
It's one of our favorite jobs.
One of y'all favorite jobs?
Nah. Like for
Like
hire.
y'all servicing women?
No, for hiring. To hire.
Y'all get
Like,
hired?
No, they hire. So when you
Oh, they hire.
Yeah.
yeah, they're the consumer
We're
of
the
the
consumer.
work.
You know how
Oh.
technically when you go to a barber, you technically hire your barber every
Yeah.
time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
So for when it comes down to sex, we technically hired a girl for the sex, which is dope because it's hard to please a woman or get a woman comfortable enough to even get a chance to please the woman.
Mm-hmm.
So when you can just buy it, which when you buy it, you bypass, right? You bypass all of the other antics, the dating, you bypass the 3 dates, you bypass the lying. I could be honest, and honestly,
Them lies be
as
so
a
good.
experienced man, what
Be
happened?
so
What'd
good.
you say?
I said them
the
lies
lies are
be
so
so
good.
good in the
She
beginning.
don't want
Yeah,
to
see?
bypass that part.
I
her
like that.
favorite
Yes.
Yeah.
Lie to me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. When you lie and you gotta deal with the repercussions, there's no repercussions. It's like there's barely even any talk back. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's literally it's a job. You come and sometimes the one that have great integrity,
Yeah.
those are the ones that people try to buy and keep. You
Have
try to buy
babies
and
with.
keep.
We gotta talk about does that work when they try to buy and keep?
There's a lot of people who are married. What do you think 90 Day Fiance stem from?
Necessarily, not necessarily
about
like
that.
prostitutes though.
What are you?
Not all of them.
No. I'm not saying the actual show. I'm saying
Oh, the
probably
idea.
ideology
Oh,
of the
okay,
show.
okay.
Because you know how many men, including myself,
Mm-hmm.
was like, "Yo, this is dope. I really like you."
But
You
to
wanna-
buy and keep.
To keep, yeah, I would keep like.
But
man.
you realize when you buy and keep, the dynamic changes, right?
I mean, I don't think so. Because there's a lot of dudes I know who went overseas, got their wife,
Mm-hmm.
right? Married and been happily with their wife for a long period of time. But I know what happens overseas. You don't just find them.
Okay, well, today we have a guest here with us.
I'm
today.
sorry. Yo, Bree, yeah, we just
Bree.
jump right into it.
So we're gonna have Bree
That's Aaron's
introduce
fault.
herself,
Sorry.
and she's gonna let you guys know who she is and what she does.
Which camera I'm talking to? Boom, boom, boom,
The
boom.
big one.
The big one. You. Okay, so hi. So I'm Bree Steves. I am a singer, rapper, coming from Philly, produce, songwriter, you name it, multi-talented, yada 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 yada, all that good stuff. And I'm here, Aquarius, January, the best one.
I'll go with the Aquarius part and the best one.
No,
What?
January Aquarius is the best one.
I disagree. But I do love the fact you're an Aquarius.
You know, yeah, we a little unique, we special. Cute.
All right, give us your info. Like,
let's
where
get
can
into
they
it.
find
Okay.
you?
Okay,
You
so
got
y'all can
projects?
Sex
y'all
work
can look me
profession.
up. Y'all can look me up everywhere. It's Bree Steves, BRISTEVES. On Instagram, social, Spotify, Instagram, find my music, yada yada. I had Jealousy, which was top 15 at Urban Radio.
Go ahead.
I got a project. I just actually went in with Hitmaker. He executive produced my whole next project.
Nice.
So that's coming out. Got some crazy hitters on there. I just put out To Be Honest last year. That had me and my boy Guap Dad, Simba. He's going up
Dope,
right
yeah.
now. Yeah, it had some crazy people on there. So yeah.
What is To Be Honest about? What are you being honest about?
I was being honest about like, oh wait, I can't cuss on here. I was being honest
can.
about me being a mess up. Honestly, like just a young girl trying to figure it out and like being honest about my relationships, my struggles, me wanting a guy that didn't want me going through honestly an abortion and going into the industry and how that affected me. But all in all, just about love and trying to figure out life as a young 20-something girl from Philly.
Love it.
Yeah.
Because we talk about these things.
All the time.
Exactly, all the time.
That's dope. So, okay. So,
Okay.
to be honest,
To be honest.
I started that. Pow, 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 pow. So, to be honest, have you ever met or do you know any women in your lifetime who were
Or are.
or are,
Or
yep, were or are a sex worker?
selling that stuff.
Yeah, whose profession is
Profession.
sex.
I like how you like politically trying to be politically correct with it.
Yeah.
So I don't know anybody that's like, wait. No, I don't.
That you know of.
I know a couple girls that sell on OnlyFans. So I don't think they actually like. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I don't think they be selling. You know, they cook you their little box. But I know that they get some money
Is
off
that
of
considered-
pictures and videos.
That's
think
still
so.
considered sex work, right?
I guess
I think so.
I think so.
Just not hardcore sex work,
Well,
but it could
Have you
be.
seen the
Probably
video?
Start somewhere.
Listen, I've seen some shiitake mushrooms on OnlyFans. Yeah, I even had an instance where in the middle of having sex, the girl said, "Wait, this is dope. Can I use this for content?" And I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa."
kind
Are you
of like
serious?
that's kind
Wait.
of like
God.
being a influencer versus being an actual model, I guess. Because model, you actually do the physical work, like you go out and you like, you book the shoots or you do the runway work, or versus being an influencer. You're very social media based, and you have to make connections and you have to make sure you keep up your following and all that.
Yeah.
That's kind of just like what's the site? What's the
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Like you have to keep these things up in order to make money. So I definitely think it's considered a profession. It's
Yeah.
work.
And I know a couple
You gotta
girls.
get paid and you gotta keep up your shit.
You doing it all the
Yeah.
time.
Get your
Going
money.
to work every single day.
I know a couple girls that made like a lot of money on OnlyFans, especially when it was first like really
Mm-hmm.
hit the head and when we was in the
When the
pandemic.
pandy first started.
Yeah,
That was
and
a time.
everybody was making an
I
OnlyFans.
thought about it myself. Like,
No, yeah, for the toes though.
See, the
You
feet.
know.
I heard some people got the feet.
You know, you
stuff
heard about the
popping.
feet too.
I heard
Mhm.
about it.
So I actually do know someone who has like worked in that profession, and we've had a lot of discussions about it. One thing that she said, what?
we had a lot of discussions
Well,
about
because
it.
I was
How does that
interested.
just blow your
How
bag
did
out?
that happen?
Like,
Well, no, not that. It's just more so. It was always the issue of safety.
yeah.
You know, it's like you realize, or they know there's a risk involved, but it's always in the back of your mind, like, am I gonna make it out of this situation?
Yeah.
And that was one thing she always talked about, just being involved in sex work. And she lived in Los Angeles, where you used to live.
Of course.
And, so is it very prevalent there?
I mean, here's my thing, right? I don't want to go off topic, but especially in my opinion, sex work is anyone who's willing to take money and who has
Okay.
taken money.
Okay.
There's a lot of people in Los Angeles, especially women, who are Instagram models who want to get to that next point, who will take a dude's $10,000 and sleep with him because then she knows what can come from that, and there's more money to come from that, and plus opportunities come from that, which I consider that a sex worker.
So I only consider it like a profession if you have integrity, like I said. So if you doing it to try to line up somebody to take advantage of them, then that's different. That's not integrity.
It's a
but if-
scammer.
that's a scam. She's
She's
a
a-
scammer. She's getting
A prostitute scammer,
Well, let's not say that. It's a sex worker.
sex scammer.
A sex scammer.
There we go.
There
We like that. She's a
Yeah.
sex scammer. But if you doing it with
A
integrity,
sex
like you just
scammer.
ain't nothing wrong. Like make that money, don't let it make you.
What?
Yeah.
No, stop
So-
it. That money will make you.
I mean, it ain't nothing wrong if she's like, if you going out and just getting your money. Like it's hard times out here. We in the middle of like monkeypox, a pandemic.
Yeah.
Everybody need to get their cheddar. I'm never mad at somebody hustling and going and being about their money, just as long as you doing it. What happened in my throat? Just as long as you
My
doing it
mama
with
said,
like
"Is that the
some with some
covert?"
respect.
The
No,
covert?
not at all.
Covert.
My mama call it.
Yeah, just as long as you doing it with some, respect, dignity, like integrity. Shouldn't nobody have nothing to say about how you make your money. Like, who are we to judge?
Nobody.
Guys,
No.
we got $4.99 from Unique Brooks.
Unique.
Yes,
what up,
unique.
Yeah.
Always.
Unique, you gotta tell us what happened on your date that you started to tell us
Yeah,
last
was
week.
Unique, yes, she told us about a date last week, but Unique says, I would prefer sugar baby. I make an agreement and abide by the agreement. It's a deal, a business deal, just like when you make a deal in business.
And he's a sex worker.
And she continues to say it's a profession.
It's a profession.
That's Unique's comment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
Unique's take.
I agree with her. I think sex scamming
yes.
or integrity sex working,
the scamming of the sex.
you're
Sex, what you call it?
sex
Sex
scamming.
scamming.
I made that up.
You didn't make
She
that
said-
up.
I just
said I'm gonna
said
take
it.
credit for that
I literally just said it.
I'm the one that put
I
it
heard her- I
together,
heard her say it.
guys.
Yeah.
She said scamming, and I said sex scamming.
I said sex
She
scamming.
said sex scam.
Well, I tuned her out.
Rico is misremembering.
I have selective memory.
Right.
But I think that at the end of the day, sex scamming, working with integrity, with sex, either or, is still sex working, in my opinion. It's like a general, broad topic
Yeah.
to
Right.
embody all of them, even if it's just alluding to sex, right? Once,
What do you mean?
like some women maybe on, or men maybe on OnlyFans, and they're posting nudes,
okay.
right? But
Okay.
they're not actually having the
Sex,
act of
right,
sex.
Right.
Is that sex work to you?
Yeah. Anything where you're making money off sex.
Off of anything sexual,
Real-
yeah,
anything
yeah.
of like nudity and that's considered
So nude pictures count.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're selling nude pictures,
So what about like somebody posing in Vogue in their full nude? Is that sex work?
Is it
Playboy
fully
sex
nude?
work?
That's a good question.
Well, is it implied nude or full nude? I think there's a difference.
imply, they like cover up with a little magazine.
I think
or-
imply nude is different.
I think there's a commercial transaction. So
Yeah, there
yes.
is. So
It is. It is. It will fall. It will fall under the umbrella of sex work.
Yeah.
And remember, we were talking about this earlier about taking somebody selling pictures of feet. That's going to be a fetish, which falls under sex work.
But
Nope.
they know what they're doing.
What do you mean?
When you take pictures of your feet to sell them, it's for guys that have these sexual fetishes.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
sexual.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I think it's a little different when you're posting nude, but you're like covering, because that's kind of like just considered sexy. You're not really putting yourself out there, because I've seen a lot of pregnancy shoots like that, so I wouldn't really class.
Yeah, but the things that is there a commercial transaction? That's the whole point that Rico made. If there is I'm selling you this and it falls under the sex work category and you're
Okay,
giving me money,
right.
it is now sex work. It's a commercial transaction like between the parties.
Okay, I kind of see what you're saying.
I mean,
There's a.
Oh.
That's
she don't
Not for
understand.
you to understand.
Boy, Siri, stay talking, boy.
Siri knows when to challenge you. I tell you that.
I'm not talking to you.
Siri, stay talking. Wait, so I have a question. So I think to take it a step further,
Uh-huh.
what would be, actually, I'm going to ask you, would you date someone who has previously, had a career in sex work or currently have a career?
I'm so glad you brought this up because I was about to.
Currently, like they still do it.
Yeah.
Or did it?
Or did it?
Either or. Is there? They said 10 years ago I was.
That's
male
a
gigolo.
tough one. That's a tough one only because my guy, I don't want to be out there on the internet for other people to be able to see that. Like that's
What if it
mine.
wasn't on the internet.
If it wasn't on the
But
internet,
he was just getting paid to knock
to
down.
do what?
Knock down, certain types of women.
So his thing is
Inside of her, or was inside of her. It was.
yeah.
He was heavily in these sugar mama's guts.
Honestly,
Sugar mama's good.
for me, I prefer to not have a guy. My guy, I don't want him to have no type of OnlyFans before. No type of his stuff is nowhere out online. I want him to be one of them type of people that he got some hidden files in his phone that if he wanted to, he could get active on OnlyFans, but it ain't out there.
But what if it wasn't out there? It's okay. If I was like, yo, listen, I used to sell dick for a living. Right? I used to sell
We
it.
believe you.
And I used to
We
knock
believe
and I
you.
used to knock it down. I used to get paid good money.
Well, I
But
didn't
that was
issue in
10 year-
dick.
But that was 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. Now, I'm chilling. I'm a podcaster.
I mean, I'm not really want to judge.
That sounds like a true story.
That do sound like you trying to tell
I
us
didn't
something?
get paid for it. This was community work. No.
volunteering.
I was volunteering.
I was like, wait, huh?
I should have got paid.
Y'all, Rico is a man of the people. Definitely a man of the people.
Just to let you guys know, we have $9.99 from Unique Brooks.
Yes.
Okay.
$9.99.
She got a comment?
Yes. She says skills, communication, flexibility, patience, persuasion, negotiation, problem solving, self-management,
yeah.
conflict resolution, customer service, time management.
Boy, you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
She hit the
that
nail
was
on the
why they were
head.
good.
I like Unique. She
That's a-
understands.
That's a very good point. Because you got to have your scheduling together. You got to
Yup.
make sure you're going to the doctor, getting all your tests. You
Yep.
got to have your supplies when you come to work, your briefcase, suitcase, whatever you got.
Mhm.
You got to be able to communicate with these people. You have to be able to be a chameleon, to be what each person likes.
Damn,
like,
that's training.
That's a lot of skills. Great point,
yeah.
Unique.
True story.
Excellent point.
I was trying to wait for us to get to it, but I'm going to just get to it.
You
True
gonna tell us
story
you
right
said-
now.
He gonna tell us he was
Right now.
Go ahead.
Not me. Not right now, right? There's a girl that I know
Uh-huh.
walking around in New York City
Mm-hmm.
who I know been purchased multiple times for less than $75 US.
Wow.
And I'm watching a lot of peers of mine
Yeah. They
that are
buying.
from New York City biting the bait. They are on her Instagram, liking, commenting, taking her out. I'm seeing her on yachts. I'm seeing her get flown out to Miami. I ain't gonna say her name.
Of course not.
And they don't even know
that she's doing
that
that.
she was a worker, right? To the point where she DM'd me and asked me personally, yo, Rico, do you think a guy would take me seriously in America
Mm.
if he knows I used to be a worker?
Mm.
Is she?
I can't tell you where she's from because it's gonna give it up.
I mean, why
But
she asking
But
me?
you got. I hate like there's a double standard with everything because would you date a girl that has like an OnlyFans and is a sex worker?
I think that there's different levels to it.
Oh, it's different levels.
But I mean, me, I would not date only a girl on OnlyFans. No,
so can you be mad at like women not wanting to date a guy that's
no, I wouldn't be mad.
But I feel like
preference.
realistically, people that are in the line of sex work,
Mm-hmm.
are they looking to have a relationship? Are you
Mm.
know
They
with
probably do.
knowing
They don't.
what
They don't even
do?
care about it right at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like knowing what they do, I don't really think that they're looking to.
Like it would
I
complicate.
don't
it.
know, but I feel
don't-
like
I don't know
anybody in any type of profession, like you're still dealing with real people.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Oh,
they're gonna
yeah.
have relationships and lives outside of that. It's
Agree.
just your preference.
But realistically, how obtainable is it to keep a relationship knowing the kind of work you do?
Yeah, it probably complicates.
It's very hard.
It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very complicated. They're not really going to understand, even if they, they seem like, okay,
yeah.
this is what it's going to get complicated down
Yeah.
the line.
To be honest, this is
To
the
be
only
honest.
problem that I have with sex workers.
Mm-hmm.
Right? My only issue that I find is that in my life,
Yeah.
I've never encountered a person, male or female, who resulted to sex work without being in a very tough position in life.
Mm.
So when you resort to that because of the, life, whatever life has thrown your way,
Yeah.
and I'm not one to judge, but for me, it's like, I know that this can always happen again. Nobody's off the table of struggling. Billionaires go broke. So if I know that this is what you will double down on when times get rough, am I willing to take or make this investment and take this risk? That if times get rough for me and you, this is what you know best.
That
For
ain't
me, that's my only
fair.
issue.
That's not even fair.
That's
That
like,
sounds that's so judgmental.
no, it's not. It's my preference. Just like, all right, maybe you might not like, or maybe you do, right? Drug dealers.
I like him.
Right?
I like him. All right.
All right. So let's say if you're like, yo, I'm tired of drug dealers, and this
Uh-huh.
dude is like, yo, I used to be a drug dealer,
Yeah.
but I changed my life.
Great.
But you know what happens when life gets hard again? You know what he gonna resort to?
He gonna know how to
Dope.
move that money.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, I'm a recovering guy. Like I didn't
I
been
think it
there.
makes sense.
You know
I
what
do
I'm
think
saying?
It makes sense.
It shows a lot about you when push comes to shove and your back is against the wall. I don't knock your hustle,
Right.
but for me, that's not what I'm willing to sign up for.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay, guys, we got 1999 from Smooth.
What up, Smooth?
He says, could you trust someone like that? I'm assuming he means sex worker. And can a person be normal and be good at it?
Mm-hmm.
I think you can trust them because they have to be very honest.
Usually
And
they are.
this goes back to like having integrity and this being your profession. I think there's a certain level of honesty. It's like, this ain't a relationship. I'm
Mhm.
selling pussy. You buying it, or you're buying an experience.
Or you
Right.
bought it.
Yeah, this is what the situation is. So I think that you're probably better off trusting whatever that person tells you
Right.
because they're not trying to hide it. They be like, yeah, I'm out you.
And I think like I think a good thing
Yeah.
you said was that there's levels. So like I feel like I could date a guy that used to just sell like, oh wait, I don't like that. I hate it.
Just say it, man.
Selling dick.
Like no, like
Own
you know they just be jerking off or something.
Own it.
Like,
There you go.
but not actually like fucking somebody on camera.
What about a lot of things don't got like
It's levels.
as a dude?
Doesn't have to be on camera.
It's levels.
I'm being real with
I
y'all.
don't know. I've never been in this position, so I'm really only speaking
it's-
from
and-
I
hypothetical.
really
you-
have to
you
question
know-
why did it get there?
But you also gotta
'Cause it's
think. But
easy
you
money.
also gotta think. You also gotta think though. He's talented if he could sell that.
No, or
Sounds
desired.
like a good time to me.
I'm gonna just be real with y'all because I know that.
You were a sex worker?
Nah, but I've
You were, I
purchased.
feel like
I've
he about to tell us
purchased.
he was a
I've
sex
I've,
worker.
I've purchased.
Oh, yeah, he talked
I've
about
purchased sex, right?
Oh,
We
And
know
they weren't-
okay.
Mr. Columbia.
And they were not
Make
all
sure
of them
you
were
got it.
great. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? No, hell no. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
'cause
I'm
once you
glad I
pay
didn't
for
pay top
something-
dollar for this.
You know how bad service is these days in any market? Just because
Nah.
you pay for something doesn't mean it's great.
Well, the thing
How
is,
disappointing.
it wasn't that disappointing because it didn't cost me a lot of money. Now, if it cost me a lot of money,
Colombian pesos.
you know what I'm saying? I told you the price is $75 US.
Did you have a good time?
Before that, yeah, you know.
Wait, before that?
Yeah, because like typically, if you've never traveled out the country, especially this is for men. Typically,
Okay.
I can't speak from women's perspectives, but if a man travels out the country and then he goes out there and he goes to this clubs, now mind you, they got clubs that you think that if this your first time, which I was a victim, you think that every girl is normal there, but every girl is in there selling box. So you really talking to her, trying to get to know her, thinking that, oh, we vibing.
Right.
But she not vibing when she like, okay, before the end of the night goes, she hits you with the $200 US.
All right, Simon.
Yeah, yep. I was Simon for a second.
Wow.
And you gotta negotiate,
Wow.
you know. And
Wait, so you just to vibe with her in the club?
no, you vibe. That's how they set you up. So that's why I
Oh,
said
okay,
before
okay.
it's a great time because they vibe with you. They make you feel dope. They
Well,
make you
that's
feel
classic
good.
consumer
And
mindset.
then after all of that, you know, she hits you with the price, and then next thing you know, you're on Google Translate talking about, nah, I'm not paying this much. How do
Oh,
like,
my God.
like you feel what I'm saying?
Wow. It hit close to home, didn't it?
I got a lot of stories on this topic, guys,
Okay,
girls.
let's
You
see.
know,
How many women will turn down $5K for sex?
would y'all?
Yeah.
Five-
Well, you're
yeah,
married.
yeah.
Stop it. I'm not even asking
Oh,
you.
you married?
Yeah.
How long you been married?
Like 5 years.
Dang.
5 years, and it ain't a regular marriage. You know what I'm saying?
She's married like today in today's age.
And then,
That's dope.
If she was probably not you per se, but if a woman was married and you know everybody was struggling, and 5,000 might still be on the table.
Yo,
yeah.
what's wrong with him?
Aaron trying.
like, look, I ain't gonna lie. If there's been many points in my life, if a girl said, "Yo, 5,000," and you just bust me down, I'd be like, "Where I sign up at?" You feel me? I'm just being honest. Would y'all turn down 5,000
Absolutely.
Yeah.
in your worst times?
Oh, your
Worst
worst
I
times,
would
times.
throw
I
my
don't-
shoe at everybody in here who
okay,
lies
But
again.
it's hard
No,
to
but
say
you didn't
that,
say
like,
worst times first.
I
But-
said-
Okay.
all right, at your worst moment. At your
And
worst moment.
describe what's
Are
the
we
worst
broke? Are we
moment.
No,
Are
no,
we
your
on this
worst
Broke,
moment.
broke.
I've seen real checks early. I've had some success. Like I've been lucky enough
You're
to not have
fortunate.
to fortunate enough to not have to be in a position where I have to do that to struggle to survive. But I can't really say because you feel me, 5K like changes some people's situations.
Yeah.
You really never know.
5K would have helped me get food when I was eating oodles and noodles. You hear me?
So you was going to sell that for 5K?
He would have sold it for 500.
Damn.
That's what he's saying.
Dang.
That's what he's
That's a
saying.
fact. And but here's the
Rose
thing.
Rico with no
I'm
more.
being real with it because you know why? I know for a fact if I caught majority of women in a struggling, tough moment with 5,000 or 10,000 cash for 10, 15 minutes to bust this down, she be like, nobody gotta know about it. Nobody gotta know about it. She gonna go in that room and do what it
Make
do.
it
Like
happen.
I
Yeah.
said,
Not
like
gonna lie,
I
Rico,
said.
I'm not gonna lie, Rico. It would be harder for a woman to, give into that than a man. A man will give into that, no problem.
Yeah, y'all are
He'll do it
easy.
for $5.
Even
Men are easy.
Not no
No.
more.
Right. Community dig.
Yeah.
Not no
but
more.
Sex work, it is a profession. Is it the most valued? No.
Mm.
We'd rather keep our dignity. If you gave us a couple more thousand, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a lot of money. I don't think 5K will do it.
You
but
know
I
why
think
that's
it'll
cap?
take a
I don't know. If I'm
That's
broke,
not-
broke,
you know
I
how
don't
many-
know.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for being real. You know how many women got sugar daddies right now? What you think that is?
So is that sex work?
Of course,
Yes.
it's sex
So
work.
that's sex work. If you have a man that's well, it's a
Yes.
different. No. A man that likes to take care of you versus
no, we're not gonna.
what's
Stop
the
it.
what's
It's
the
a sugar
guideline?
daddy.
It is a traditional sugar daddy, sugar baby relationship. That is sex work.
Okay.
Because-
okay.
because
Don't blur the lines.
Yeah.
I'm about
Miss
to say there's a lot
Aquarius.
of there's blurred lines.
You're providing an experience, and he's paying
For
for
it.
said experience.
Okay. Well,
But
that's
that
transactional.
experience can be negotiated.
Don't matter.
It
There
can all
can
be
be no
negotiated.
touching. There can be no touching. There could be
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Not if he want to touch, because he gonna be like, no, this is
No, but I'm saying if you negotiate, you can say, I can send you pictures. I can,
Yeah. What is it?
you know,
What?
I
What
can.
I miss?
I'm so sorry, guys.
No insiders. We're recording.
This is for our
Alan forgot who I was.
Throw it. Can it reach? Yeah.
Look at that. And Aaron,
Oh, all these little pieces of paper.
it's all right here, but we want to shout out some of the people.
Can we just say names?
Yeah, just the names.
Okay.
These
A lot of names.
Are we ready?
Are these all
Oh.
Patreon?
Can I just run down?
Ready?
I'm gonna do a quick rundown. So Patreon members,
This is not graduation.
get ready.
Hold on, no. Hold on.
You know how to wait on
No.
Congratulations to me. Congratulations. Okay, Tiffany Bayford. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Buford. It's a pretty last name, but I don't know how to spell it. Tylee Jenkins, Shan, Kildrick, Bowling, Bianca Jimenez, Sandy Rush, Roger Brown, 3NSO Beats. Interesting. Al, Samantha Pierce, Jordan Lee, Joe White Jr., Will, Ray King, Tiffany Robertson, Shar, Sharmise, Snack the King, okay. Valerie Burrow, Alan Emmanuel, Chris Jones, Money Fiend Savage, Kiki.
I feel like I'm in court.
I ain't right.
Like-
They be calling people.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in court.
I don't know how to spell. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, Yismin. I hope I'm saying that right, at least. Yismin and Walter Yarbrough. Yarbrough.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
She got
You got it.
But she got through it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, on the next break.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, we have some more, but we need to get back to the topic at hand. I'm gonna shout y'all out.
Okay.
Why am I talking into it like this?
I
I
just think you Joe Rogan.
Because it's cool.
What were we saying at first?
That-
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm be honest. Like,
Thank you, please.
if I'm like down, if I'm down bad and I'm broke, like real talk, I'll even be willing to take, if my husband's fine with it, I'd be willing to take the L to support our house, to support
But that's a circumstance.
Yo, that's
you have
called
to
a
be
wife.
broke.
Shut up, boy.
But you
That's
have,
a wife.
but the circumstance is that you're broke. If you're not, if you're just Aaron.
No, I'm just
How
saying
much?
broke.
How much money will it take for you to do that?
Everybody got a price.
Oh,
I-
thank you.
I agree.
Everybody
Let's
has
talk
a
about
price.
I agree.
Now,
But
what
I
that
don't know what
price
mine
said,
is.
What's your
is,
price? Wait, hold on. I'll tell y'all my
You're
price.
not gonna ask us
What's
to
your
put a price
price?
on our what?
You just said
You
everybody
are
got a price.
lying.
What's your price?
What's my price?
2.5 cash, no tax.
USD.
USD.
I ain't never thought about
Smart.
this.
You smart.
you gotta
I'd have hit you with the pesos. It'd been over. I'd have been 10,000.
Right.
How much would you put on you?
Yo, you can't answer a question with a question.
I mean, you said 500 earlier.
Bree, no, I said back in the day.
Back in the day,
Yeah,
500.
I'm valuable now. I got, you know what I'm
You
saying?
got valuable.
I gotta have more class than 500.
Class.
You know,
Okay,
for me right now.
600. Okay.
Wait,
Thank
y'all?
you.
Can we get everybody in the comments? So we all agree that everybody has a price, right?
Right.
I agree.
So can we get everybody in the
What's your
comments
price?
to say what your price is?
What's your price, you
What's
two?
your price?
And remember, you down,
Selling it.
you were
Instagram.
down bad. You
Down
down
bad.
bad. And
Now, not at my worst, because my worst price is different than my best.
But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's different for men and women because I mean, I could be wrong. But it feel like y'all standards is just y'all stick y'all thing in
they're a little
anything.
low.
And like women, you got to think about it. You're taking somebody into your body. So I can't even imagine like women having sex that they don't want to have sex with this person. Like that added, y'all it's a little different.
Y'all just be
Right.
issuing dick to everybody.
Yeah,
so.
y'all don't care. So, all right, well, you know,
Yo, there's
Get
a
it poppin'.
whole. Listen, I don't make up
Really
life.
funny.
That's another thing I don't do. There's a whole meme on Instagram where
Wow.
girls got a Shrek filter behind them talking about when the first of the month is due. I didn't make this up. That means it must be normal. it got to be normal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cheeks.
And she's like, yeah. He got his whole weird ass hand on her face.
It's so weird. I'm like, who the fuck comes up with this shit, bro?
And I didn't make this up. You feel me? So it is definitely something that is
thing.
happening.
$1K an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about 30 minutes? Is it 500?
Can I tell you something? Someone so funny said this. Someone says 200 worth of oxtail, and I'm good.
Oh.
No, but I respect everybody's price though.
Oxtail high as hell,
That's
though.
what I'm saying. That's a lot of
Oxtail is
oxtail.
high.
You know what I'm saying? Oxtail's
like-
expensive.
I was doing the math in my head just now, trying to figure
50K.
out.
All right, so 50, 100. Yo, Bree, hold on.
Why you trying to nail down
Bree-
my price so much?
Because Bree.
My guy not gonna like this. He be like, I told you not to say nothing crazy on this show.
Hey,
But it's real though.
we bringing it out. We bringing
all
it out.
We all gonna answer. Matter of fact, we won't even start. We'll go from left to right.
We'll go based on first name.
I don't want to go first.
Don't even. Don't
Yo,
even
go based
that.
on
Do y'all
first
feel like
name.
y'all
Don't
price
even
gonna be
do
low?
that,
The
Aaron.
price.
Don't even.
Yo, but like y'all gotta be real. Be real. And I'm not saying this because this is a no judgment zone. You feel me? So if your price is 50,000, then your price is
Wow, that was
50,000.
literally
Now,
what
let's
I was
hold up.
thinking just
Now,
I'm not
now,
going less than
now.
50K.
Everybody,
Okay.
everybody wants to
One
say
time,
50
it's only
something.
a one. It's a
But
one.
let's
experience.
also let's be honest. Let's be honest. You feel me? Like if you down bad,
Can we take this?
where you staying? What you eating? You really saying that you on the street like 50K? Who paying 50K? Who
Nah,
really
yeah.
about to? Who
But-
really about to
That's
pay
why-
for
But
that?
that's why.
If I'm
That's
not
what I'm
down
trying
bad,
to
if I'm
say.
the
Well,
bad
let's.
bitch
We,
that
we
I
know
am
what. You know what?
today,
We can't answer.
50K.
We can't answer that question without knowing what's the market price.
Give me
for
both
some,
prices.
for some good box.
Good point.
Look, the market
What is-
price
Oh, yeah, do
is
you know?
$75 US.
Really?
And if you are a
would know.
Herbio, right, they're gonna charge you $250. I know a lot of dudes that paid $250, and I got mad at them.
$250.
Okay, so that
Yeah.
means if it's
And you-
250 and the
yo,
average is 70,
no-
what's the real average? So like a 125 or something like that?
I mean, really,
125.
But are
yo,
you
to
talking
be
about
honest,
Columbia
That's it.
I'm talking about. I got 4 location prices right here.
All right,
That-
but what about the caliber? The caliber of like.
Oh,
Don't get me.
yeah.
Okay, I'm so glad you brought this up.
That's a
so
good
let me
question.
explain. Let me explain this. Right, top tier. When I say top tier, I'm talking about out the country, of course. Top tier. I'm talking about
How do you know so much about this?
because I've done it. I've done it.
He's
I
a
lived
high
it.
class consumer.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
I've consumed a lot in my life, right? So
Clearly.
and that's
No.
no that's
Oh, $40
that's-
on the dresser. That's what that came.
UGK said it best.
but those are the ones you don't really want to trust. You know what I'm saying? That's an iffy 40.
on the dresser.
Really 75 is gonna get you good, but a high. I'm talking about like the girls that you would see in
Yeah.
America with 400, 500,000 followers that are bad as hell. You get that for at least no more than 300. Anywhere between
Nah.
150.
Nah.
You want me to show you?
$300.
I got. Listen, don't make me do it. I will.
$300.
I will pull up a Dropbox right now, and I'll be like, all the
She
girls
just
that
gave you a discount.
all
I don't
the
believe
girls,
that.
No, that's the thing.
I don't believe that.
That's why.
I do
No
believe
offense,
it.
I would never purchase box in America. It's overpriced. It talk back. It's too much. I don't want to do that. Everywhere else,
Nah.
everywhere else, it looks like when you see like. I don't know who's a beautiful person. Like, let's just say Kylie Jenner's, right? If you saw a Kylie Jenner out the country, she's going to be $300 max.
For Kylie Jenner?
Max.
For Kylie Jenner?
Yes, max. No, somebody of her
about to say,
caliber.
about to say.
No, like the look. Like I'm talking about like somebody that has that beauty, somebody that has all of those great aesthetics that
$300?
and that's why when guys go out the country and they come back, they change.
I feel like if you sell, if it's
They think they the
$300,
man when they come back.
that's
that-
not
it's
that's
like,
not
yo,
enough. Like
No funny shit. I'll be like, you're not worth it. Like, I could get like you want me to take you to Roof Chris? You know what I could get for a Roof Chris? 2 of yous.
$100.
Yeah, but you also have to like pay for your flight, pay for your hotel,
That's okay.
and pay for her.
And be on
Yeah.
I had to
Nah,
live. I had to live. I had to live in
sex workers
utopia.
ain't paying for all that.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's gonna add up. It gotta be apples to
Mac-
apples.
Can we touch on what Bree was saying though? I think Bree was
Uh-oh.
in a reality spot for us.
S-
She said
down
Which is
bad.
what?
if you are really down, you're not looking for 50K.
No, you could. No, you could. It's called delusion.
for
It's
rent?
called delusion. that doesn't mean
Right.
that you're going to get 50K.
You gonna keep looking.
You can keep saying that until you realize, I gotta change my price. It's supply and demand.
So
So
let's do a realistic down bad.
a realistic down bad.
Not a homeless down
I
bad.
have a question though, for clarification.
Yeah.
So is it like an itemized list? It's like, when you gonna order, sex with a woman, is it like,
so fascinating.
do you say like, I want X, Y, and Z, and then she just tells you, oh, that's 75, that's 100, that's whatever? Is that how it works?
It's got
what you pay for?
I don't know. I'm just saying how you figure it out.
Ladies, yes, that's how it goes. And actually, well, it depends on who you're talking to. You know what I'm saying? So there's dudes and there's girls. There's madams, whatever, right? And they'll go ahead and usually it goes from low to high. So like when you look at it, and it could be like 100 girls, right? You just look and you're scrolling. And you're like, wow, she's beautiful. Okay, I'll take her. And yo, she's beautiful. I'll take her. Whatever the case may be. And the price will go from low all the way to high. But the max you're going to pay is $300. If you pay more than $300, you really like her, and that's called a tip.
We have $10 from Brandon.
Thank you,
$10?
Brandon.
Oh,
Which
$10.
one do you?
I thought his.
Oh, he was trying to.
he was selling for $10.
Like, no, Brandon.
All right, TikTok.
Bye.
So y'all, catch up with us on YouTube right now, TikTok. We'll talk to y'all later.
Somebody was on here saying y'all on TikTok.
Yeah.
He
should've
says,
went live
which
on my
one do you
TikTok.
prefer to have sex based on? 1, when a man wants it. 2, when a woman wants it. Or 3, the number of times a man decides per interval, i.e.,
Like
week,
rounds?
month,
Oh.
but the woman decides when to do it.
I'm confused.
I'm
No
trying.
offense,
I think-
Brandon.
I think what he's saying, like, who is he asking this to?
I mean,
This question.
It was pretty general.
Oh, so I think he's saying, I guess, what's a better circumstance?
Yeah.
When the woman
When
decides.
a woman wants to have sex, when a man wants to have sex,
Yeah.
or the third option was the number of time a man decides to have sex, but the woman gets to choose
When
the sex
yeah.
is done. So you can
So-
say,
Are y'all
I
asking
want
me or
That was his question, Brandon.
to me or nah? I mean, your ladies, you can answer. What do you decide?
I'm still confused.
I think the
I
most
mean, for me, when I want to have sex,
yeah. Nothing like
Yeah.
trying to fuck when you got a headache or your stomach hurt, you
I don't really
tired.
have-
I don't want it to
Man,
feel like it's a
that's why I like to
chore.
fuck
I'd
when I wanna
rather it be
fuck.
when I'm
See?
excited.
Everyone wants to do it when they want to.
Yo, because sometimes I just see like a guy fuck and a girl fuck is so different. Like I could be like, yo, I don't want to go 30, 45 minutes. I just want to bust this out, nut inside you, and call it a night. Like
I think
even if it takes
sexier when
10
the
minutes.
girl wants to have sex.
Yeah.
No,
'cause
it's
then
more
it'd be
fun. Don't get me
exciting.
wrong. But like sometimes you be like, damn, all right, now I gotta put my cowboy boots on.
Nah, not the cow.
Take this
Nah,
energy
Giddy
drink.
up. Like, yeah,
Cowboy
giddy up.
boots.
Like it's because like this is what I be trying to tell ladies. It takes a lot to please a woman. You need experience as a man, right? Because you can't just go in there unexperienced and think you're gonna please a girl. It's not gonna happen. We need to have that experience with multiple different situations in our life to know how to please a woman sexually, especially the one that we want to marry and try to please forever, right? So it's very hard. It's not easy. Sometimes you might get lucky. You do your thing. Like, yo, yeah, she nutted 4 times in 20 minutes. We good. I'm
She
good.
probably lying.
And she might be, you know what I'm saying? And that's a whole nother
Times in 20
topic,
minutes.
right? But it's just a lot of work. But can we get back to this? Like realistic bottoms.
Sorry,
right?
Brandon.
Sorry, Brandon.
But
Realistic.
thank you, Brandon.
Thank you for the super
Yes,
chat.
thank you.
Realistic bottoms. I ain't talking about homeless. I'm talking about you have a
You're
house,
struggling.
But the
you stru-
mortgage is due and you can't pay it.
No, we ain't talking about mortgage.
Okay, your rent is due and you can't pay
It's a
it.
big difference. So we talking about you got rent. You 2 months backed up. 3 months gonna get you kicked out.
Dang.
Eviction letter is on there.
Not with a mortgage.
Dang.
Not the mortgage. We're talking about
No, but I'm just
yeah.
saying, like, it's better to have the mortgage because they're not gonna kick you out in 2 months.
Yeah, but if you had a mortgage and now you trying to sell yourself, it's like, damn, you really fucked up. Like,
Absolutely.
but let's go like, all right, so let's go like rent is like, you 2 months behind, you can't afford to get to that 3rd month. Your light's about to get cut off and your gas is already off.
Well, let's be
I'll let you-
strategic. First
I
off,
would be saying sell the toe pitches, but go ahead.
I mean, if you in that position, right? You say you about to get kicked out of your place.
Yeah.
You're in a dire situation.
So
You got 30
I
minutes.
think, I think all that. If we being smart, I think all that 300 go out the window. We need to be shooting strategically to get them 3 months paid. You feel me?
Yeah.
So then you gonna have to budget it.
or maybe 1 month.
One
no,
month.
that means you're going to have to do it multiple times to get multiple 300.
Or
Yeah,
or you just shoot for the stars and you like two, so 6. You go find a guy that's
Not
gonna do
getting
6.
6. That's not. But that's what I'm saying. Like we gotta be realistic.
Well, what chick is there are some chicks that probably could get some 6.
Those are experienced.
Hey.
They're experienced workers.
Oh.
Like you never did this before.
Nope.
A dude is like, all right.
Pretty sure I could.
Dude is like 1,500.
I mean, but
1500.
a really badass female can't finesse. We gotta have done this before.
Yeah, like you
For
ain't.
$6,000, like
Wait,
that's like,
y'all, let's
It's like
y'all,
600.
let's be real. Like a lot of women think that their sexual experience is all that, and it's not.
thank you.
So
No, it's not.
I
That's
mean-
why sex work is a
so-
profession.
right.
Raise.
Okay,
So
but
it's
it's like let's be real. Some of us don't have $6,000 pussy because you don't know how to offer that
Some of us-
$6,000 experience.
But some of us
Some
do.
of us got
Also-
$40.
But some of us
got
do.
300.
Yes.
Like, I'm just saying, like, let's be real about this. Like, I mean, and I'm all for women like feeling great about themselves and like having great self-esteem. But I'm sorry, your fuck game is whack. So like, let's be
Dang.
realistic
I'm
about what
sorry,
you can
but
get.
I'm an actress, so I can act like anything.
And you may actually be able to do it.
But you know what you can't act though?
But
You gonna
know
act
what?
your way
When
into
you- when-
$6,000?
That's what. No,
You
I'm
can't
telling
act-
you.
You can't
can-
act the wetness of your box.
that
Lube?
comes
I tell you that.
pretty naturally though.
Oh,
But you gotta be turned on.
Okay.
You might just be like, yo, I gotta get this money, this rent. Oh my God, it might not work.
I'm
You
gonna tell
get
what to
drunk
do.
before the sex, all types of shit.
Exactly. I already
Ooh.
know
Coke,
what to
all
drink.
kind of stuff.
I already know where to tell you to
Like-
put your
like-
mouth on. Listen, it'll get there.
They don't get. Nah, you're not supposed to really be
Well.
kissing. Some dudes might do that
No,
though.
I didn't say kiss. I said I'm gonna tell you where to put your mouth. That's what I said.
Oh, so you're gonna let's say I'm not Rico. I'm just
Simon.
I'm not even Simon. I'm like Paul.
Paul.
I'm Paul.
Nigga said
No
I
offense to
named
Pauls.
all.
Delroy. You're
Yeah.
Delroy.
I'm Paul. And I'm
You
not
got
a young Paul. I'm an old Paul.
Not an old Paul.
With like the long straight chest hair. Like the long straight ones.
And he ain't trying to do no work. Zero work.
And then like Paul got the Shrek stomach. You know what I'm saying? The little pot belly, right? And I'm like, yo, your rent is 2 months behind. I covered 2 months. That's 4,000. And I'm being generous.
Sounds like it.
Yes or no?
What was the question?
Yeah, what's the
Are
question?
you doing
Are you
it?
down? Like, what?
Like, are you doing it? Like,
I'm so distracted by the
By the
big
Paul.
belly.
it's Paul. Paul wants to pay $4,000 so you don't get kicked out your crib.
For 15 minutes? Are y'all serious? What are y'all thinking about?
That's-
Like,
yo, cause y'all not being realistic.
It's
Well,
not
why'd
that.
you
It's
have to
not
go
that
say
I'm
he
not
had a
being.
Just say yes if it's a
realistic.
yes. If it's a no, say no. That's all.
It's not that I'm not being realistic. I'm pausing because I'm trying to put myself in that predicament.
Uh-huh.
Cause like I ain't in that predicament. But it's Paul ugly.
yeah.
I said
That's-
He
Paul.
looks like
That's
Shrek.
He look like
Even
Shrek.
if he's ugly, I just keep thinking about the belly. Like,
He looks like Shrek. Yeah.
like
And
he
what's
has
the
a
what's the
belly.
all time? I mean, if I get kicked out, can I go home? Like I mean, like where can
no,
I?
you have no home.
I don't have no
Your
home.
parents don't even live in this country.
I can't go stay with my
what
friend.
rent are we
Nope.
paying if I got no home?
No, if
A
she's
shelter?
saying if she gets kicked out of her home.
Oh,
Man, I'ma be
Y'all
honest.
dragging it.
I think about all the bills that we got in my house. Shit.
I don't know about
I like
this.
my lifestyle.
like what?
Yeah, like I'm gonna call a couple people for.
If a man is in that same predicament, he can't go sell his dick for nothing.
It's hard. as hell.
$20.
Unless you and if
20.
don't let him be old.
You
Don't
said
let him be old. He only
Or Shrek.
or Shrek. He got to be young for a dude to sell his box.
Box.
For a dude to sell his dick, he got to be young. He gotta be at least
Fit.
semi in shape, and he gotta have some type of decency to his actual physical features.
Mhm.
Oh, girl. I done seen podcasts.
said.
I done saw a
Oh.
podcast talk about having sex with crackheads.
For real?
Bro, they said you're not in the streets. You was never in the streets if you never had sex with a crackhead back in the day. So, like,
Wow.
but this is what I'm saying. So, as a woman, you get a pass. Like,
It's much easier.
it's much easier than if I was a dude. You know what I'm saying? That was not highly sought after,
Like
or
regular losing me, I ain't gonna lie.
crackhead. Yeah, you lost me at that one.
you know. Listen. I'm just saying. I
Ah.
never did it, but
Sure. On camera,
Matter of
he
fact,
never did it.
look,
Okay.
We'll hear the story
But
after.
what?
Yeah, we'll hear the real.
like sex with a crackhead back in the
So
day.
you
like,
had sex with a crackhead back in
no,
the day?
I said I never did it.
He
said
sex
what?
with a crackhead.
90s, not a drug dealer that was outside didn't have sex with a crackhead.
You see, that's what I'm just. That's what I just said.
So, Alan, you
just
used
said
to be in
that.
the street.
They be like, let me suck
You
your
what?
dick for
Oh,
$50.
he
He said that. He said that.
That's where you think it
He
came
said it
from.
wasn't for him.
See, like now, that's what I'm saying. The realist. Now, I'm being real with y'all. We just heard it in the '90s. Drug dealers was knocking off crackheads. Now, granted, they probably wasn't 2022 crackheads. They might have been a little bit more
They
decent.
was some 80s crackheads.
They said a little bit more
Crack
decent.
was new, and it's not like the crackhead.
It was the 80s crackheads.
They just
They were
got on. It was the
addicted
new
people.
crack. Okay.
It was when crack first came about.
Crack was first cracking.
Oh, wait, let me do my.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, no, all right. You want to do it?
Yeah.
Ready? Let's do it.
Guys, real quickly, we want to say thank you so much to our Patreon members. Thank y'all for joining, for signing up. We appreciate the love. So I'm going to give y'all a quick shout out. We have Xavier Lemire. I'm sorry, I hope I got that right. Brandon Hoconia, Antoine Hamilton, Fly High J, Alex Miller, Randall C, Brucelas Mercado, Jovan, Kira.
She's been to
I like how she
Colombia.
said that.
I'm from Houston. We know Spanish.
Bravo.
Cabana Session, Alicia May. I don't know if this is Jean or Jean, so sorry. Yeah.
Jean.
Daki, D-A-K-I.
Yeah.
Sorry if I don't have that right. Valencia, Mommy 2 Quads, Lori Smith, and JM3. Y'all, thank you so much. We appreciate the love.
And I do want to say thank you to Unique
read that
Brooks
so much
again.
better
We
than
have
Amanda.
a $4.99 from Unique.
Unique is like such like. If I
No,
could, I'd
she's
give her a
our
hug.
friend
Ever.
Yeah.
She's our girl. She says, "Would you allow your partner to be a sugar baby?"
Yeah. Are we down bad?
It depends. Yeah. If
we down bad.
That really has to be
Are we
the
down
excuse,
bad?
right?
Yeah.
Like
for,
we
for
gotta
me.
be down bad.
Even if you down bad, I'm territorial about mine. Like that's, especially as a woman, like once you get a man that's like, that's mine, that's mine. So
And a controlling man, like a man in control in
Yeah.
sex work, really never know what can happen.
That's
Like
true.
you can
Like
you can't,
safety.
Yeah, safety wise, like it could be like so and so agreement, like okay, you can come with me on so and so dates for the week, and I'll pay you this, or we can hang out, this and this night, and I'll pay you this, but something can go terribly wrong.
Safety is an issue. Like I told you, like the person who I know that's in sex work, she said like every single time she did it, like that was in the back of her mind.
Yeah.
what?
And like safety, like am I gonna make it
Oh.
out of this? Because
Yeah.
anything can happen.
Right.
Anything can
Yeah.
happen with just a regular dude that you like with,
Right.
So she was just always very concerned about like the safety factor.
I mean, but is most, I'm guessing, like some sex workers is like protected sex, or they get tested before. So
In legal places, yes.
in legal places.
What do you mean? Oh, like where it's legal?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Amsterdam
yeah,
or something
where
like
it's
that.
Amsterdam,
okay.
yeah. Even like Vegas, yep.
Wow.
I remember when I was 23, a dude was outside arguing with this drug dealer, right? He said, yo, he said, you selling drugs and I'm selling pussy. You in the wrong state. I said, oh,
Ooh.
carry on.
But back to your question though, if we down bad, like babe, I don't know. I'm like 50-50.
20,000.
I'm gonna just have a hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have a hard time because I'm super protective and territorial. Like if I love somebody, like you are mine. I don't want nobody touching you. I'm one of them kind of people. But at the same time, if we down bad, babe, like go get this money and let's get to
Thank
it.
you.
Have y'all seen the show on Netflix? What if?
What is it
What
about?
if?
I can already tell I'm not gonna like
great.
this.
It's a
Wait,
great
yeah,
show.
what's the premise? I might.
Basically, there's this woman who is like a scientist of some sort. She's trying to figure out this cure for some type of cancer who I think her brother or someone died from.
Mhm.
And her man was a former MLB baseball player. And she kept getting denied by all of these different investing groups. So now they had ran through all of his money. Now they have no more money. And this woman comes about and she says, I will go and fund you, and not only
I
fund
think
you,
you talked about this before.
probably a long. It was like a great show. I will fund you some crazy amount of money, and not only that, I will push it. And she was like a big, like, corporate conglomerate CEO, and she said, "No, I'm not okay with it." But then he was like, "Let's just do it. I'll do it for you." Blah 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 blah. So he does it, and then it's just a whole string of events that happen after that, because like she had a lot of guilt and resentment and so much that had came from knowing the fact that she basically let her husband go out to get money for this, and it like sat in the back of her and ate her from the inside out. It's a
Well,
great show.
She wasn't no ride or die then. I mean,
No, he was the ride or die.
Right.
He was the ride or die. But the thing is, like, you got to think about it. You got to look your partner in the eye every single day and be like, I let you sell yourself for us.
I just
That's
don't think
real.
it's worth.
You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think it's worth
That's real.
And it wasn't like he came back normal. He was kind of like fucked up for a little bit.
Yeah.
I ain't judging nobody that had to do that, but like, my man ain't doing that shit, man.
Yeah, let's be real. This goes on like so much more than any of us are willing to admit.
I'm admitting it though.
Mm.
Like I think that a lot of people are paying for it, and a lot of people aren't talking about the fact that people are paying for it.
Yep.
And I also think that when it comes down to being in a situation where it's like, yo, I got to make a decision.
Right.
Either we ain't gonna have no food, we ain't gonna have nowhere to stay,
Mhm.
or why do you think there are so many like babies' mothers
Mhm.
still dealing with the daddy that they don't want to deal with no more? Thank you.
Exactly. And you know what's
Thank
crazy?
you. Because he pays the bills.
Which is still money.
Thank you.
Transaction. And the craziest thing is, as of right now, one of the stats that we had pulled up is there's about 40 to 45 range. Then this is an estimate.
Of what?
Prostitutes worldwide. There's about 2 million at least in every country, they're saying, or around 2 million in every country.
Brandon says, for sex, I will pay the woman's entire monthly bills.
You see?
There we go.
And you know how many girls, look, let's be realistic. 85% of this world makes $44,000 a year. So if a dude says, I'm going to give you $5,000.
Not the world, the United States.
I mean, United States. 85% of United States makes $44,000 a year. So if the dude comes up to you and say, yo, look, you make 40, he's not going to say that, but I give you 5,000. The first thing you're going to say is, I don't even make 5,000 in a month. I make 2,600 after taxes.
Well, you got to get specific also, because sex work, okay, that's transactional, right? But there are a lot of people that are in situations where their man pays their bills, pays their rent, takes care of them completely. That's not
But
sex.
she's
work.
That's their
miserable.
man.
That's-
Well, I think that's their man.
What's the difference between that and like having a sugar daddy?
One
not
is not
the-
your man.
It's no
I mean, it
different.
kinda
the
if you-
sugar daddy is
is.
kind of transactional.
Well,
I
okay,
mean, without
let's
it
put
being
this.
said-
let's add it because you're adding context. So let's add another context. It
Okay.
becomes transactional when you're there because he pays the bills. You're there because he provides this lifestyle. Now you are a sex worker. If you're miserable within your relationship and or marriage, but you're really there for the monetary experiences that he's able to afford, you are technically selling sex.
Damn.
You're
Okay.
selling sex because
That's
what
okay.
else?
with some feathers.
All right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Honestly, you really got to think about it that way, because just like if you all like, oh well, my man does this and my man pays the bills and my man gets me this and so I'm gonna stick beside him. And you gonna keep giving pussy? What you doing?
Because you don't like him. He gets on your nerves. You're not physically attracted to him because he looks like Shrek. Like,
And it's just like,
Yeah.
you doing this because he does this and he does this
Exactly.
and he does this. That's also transactional. You guys gotta. Somebody said something really funny. Okay, so we got $9.99 from Flop Jones.
Thank you, Flop Jones.
Flop who?
Right. Right.
And he
Flop.
says,
Flop. Wait. Flop. Next time I'm gonna need that full 10, my bruh. Right? not the $9.99.
Aaron for president.
He says to Amanda, this is funny. So if that fine ass girl say, "Let me eat your box, I'll pay your rent," what you gonna say?
You better be honest.
Amanda.
First of all, I don't have any rent.
I knew that was gonna be the first thing you said. I knew that she was gonna say that.
I don't pay that shit, Flop. So, okay.
I hate deflectors.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Do I have can I get a pillow so I can hit Amanda?
No.
All right, so I got a question for the ladies, right?
Okay.
Is there a difference, or would you feel a difference if you're dating a guy and or a woman, whomever, you're in a relationship and it's a serious relationship, and they go out and they cheat? Would you feel like there's a difference if they cheat with a sex worker versus cheating with a regular non-sex worker, traditional woman, I guess? I don't know.
It's cheating.
But no, I'm not saying I'm not calling it not cheating. I'm saying,
would you
is there a
feel about
difference?
it?
Would you are you more prone to take your partner back because they cheated with the sex worker versus cheating with another woman who just may be
Well,
there?
my answer is very straightforward. I'm not taking nobody back. Well, one, because if you got involved with another person, feelings-wise, or if you got entangled with somebody, then that is emotional cheating. But you went out and paid for sex work. Are you a sex addict? What's going on? Like, why did you have to go out and pay for that?
A sex addict?
Yeah.
You
Why
don't
do
have to be a sex addict to pay for one piece
when
of.
you have
not
when you
gonna
have
lie.
somebody at home to have sex with.
You weren't there.
What? No.
I mean, just saying that's not a sex addict.
I feel like mine's gonna be an unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Not you saying okay, like real calm. I just feel like for me, I don't know, like if it's you cheated with somebody else, that person you was into them, you liked them, that's different than it's a transactional situation. You don't really you know, like that feels a little more we can get over that than
The other one.
yeah, you like that chick. You really wanted to be with her.
You paid
Or
for
if he
sex,
didn't
and
even-
I don't know what you coming home with.
Cheating period is wrong and it's still gonna get you
Yeah.
like on a block list, but still like we could maybe come back.
If you just paid, it's. 'Cause
Yeah,
you know,
if you-
I agree.
I've never been in that situation, but I'm just trying to be reasonable because I know a lot of times girls, we put on this front like, oh, we not this type of chick or we wouldn't take this man back. And it's like most times out of 10, you will. So like,
9.5
you
out
know,
of
let's
10.
let's be honest.
Oh, I'm just gonna
Shout out
say
to the single.
ditto. Like I think that like a commercial transaction is very different from like you having a real like
Connection.
attraction,
Yeah,
connection, relationship
really.
with this other person because that takes time and development.
Right.
Commercial transaction is give me some pussy, give me some money. That's all it is.
What if it wasn't the other opposite one wasn't a commercial transaction? It was just a momentary thing. So like she was lit in the club. She just so happened to be at the same place that he was.
So like a one-off?
Yeah, like a one night stand, like non emotion driven.
Is there no emotion in that for guys? Like when
Which one?
one off stands?
Most I can't speak for all guys, but I would say most times there isn't. There are some times where if it's a dope ass experience and y'all are coming back to the same country specifically, like
Might be
there might be another link up. I've done it. Like, hey, we
We've
met.
done a lot of things.
I lived a long, great life, man.
We
Michael
see.
sends $4.99.
Shout out, Michael.
Shout out to 8 at the table.
Yep. See, I'm
Thank
tell Michael,
you.
I beat you to it. He always does that, and he always say shout out 8 at the table. So Michael, we definitely appreciate you.
Seriously. I said mine is
Still the same.
oh wait, I'm sorry.
The one is a transaction, right? And one is a
Oh.
momentary one night stand type of ordeal. Non like
I would say that I guess in that case I would say you paid for it, so that's actually worse because you paid using my money.
Oh, yo. Oh,
Oh, it's
oh,
yours.
oh.
Yeah.
That changes things.
Whose money is it?
Yeah,
Wait,
whose
wait,
money,
whose money is it?
It's my money. So that I would have a problem with.
Okay, question for you guys.
She's
Yeah.
married, guys, so everybody's
Oh,
money's in one
right.
pot.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Girls,
Would you let a family member who is known for sex work stay with you guys?
Hell no.
Is it a dude or a girl?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well,
If it's my cousin and he's a boy,
hell.
I'd be like, bro,
No.
put me on.
Nah. If my cousin was no, if my cousin was selling some stuff and she want to stay at my, we seen enough movies of this. We seen Soul Food, like we seen a Players, but like we seen a Players Club, like absolutely not. I don't even put no temptation.
It's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, because she experienced. She's professional. She's gonna know how to get your man alone in proposition.
But Rico said that it's not always great.
It ain't just, yo, it is not. Just because you pay for a box, you're not really paying for the box. You're paying to bypass the line. You ever been to Six Flags?
Yeah.
You know how you could get that
Yeah.
fast
Fast
track
line?
pass?
Fast pass,
Yeah,
yeah.
fast pass. That's what you're paying for. You pay
Wow.
extra for the fast pass.
Ain't
But
no,
you
it's
can't
not no
guarantee a good
judgment
ride.
though. Like,
Good point. That's a good
make
point.
that money. Don't let it make you.
That's actually a great point.
But she ain't coming around my man though.
So you wouldn't trust your family who was a sex worker
I
around your
don't
man?
trust nobody.
Yeah.
Like
That's an
friends.
Aquarius
fam-
thing. Here we
Friend-
go.
No, it's not. It's
I don't
that's
know.
that's a woman thing. Like it don't matter. There's friends that want to mess with your man behind your back. Like there's family members that's gonna do it behind your back. I done seen women do
I've
a lot
seen
of
it
crazy,
firsthand, yeah.
a lot of
Family.
stuff.
Yeah.
Trust nobody.
Yeah, nah.
Amanda, do you know any women sex workers?
I don't. But I'm
Like
how you
pretty,
tried to
I'm
ask
pretty
that.
young. So
How
No.
are you?
She's like 28.
No.
That's
first
not
of
that
all,
young.
usually Rico calls me 21. Now I'm 28 today.
No, you're 25, right?
Thank you.
Okay.
That's about mid.
Because Rico brings this up every
You're a
single
quarter
time.
century. Yo, but I'm saying at 25, I knew some sex workers.
No, I don't know
Okay.
I don't know anybody like that.
No women
No.
who's selling something on
Selling
OnlyFans.
that. I don't know anybody on
Or
OnlyFans,
openly.
actually.
You might know some people and they just keep it to
Yeah, they just keep it to
Facts.
this. I actually do know somebody,
Facts. What?
but we all know them.
Who's?
I guess that's going to be off camera. Because I want to know who it is too. Shit.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who Amanda's
She
talking
said we
about.
all know who they are.
Yeah, I said what I said.
I feel like it's pretty courageous to be able to do something like that though. And like I'm all about women, like even if it's men, like being confident and feeling like empowered to do that. If you're putting yourself out there, doing it with integrity, then ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But it takes a lot of courage to like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna sell my body and I'm gonna
And be
make
honest
this
and upfront
money.
about it.
Yeah.
I mean, think.
Respect me, but I'm gonna make this money.
Here's a question. Since we're on the topic, wow, this I didn't know why I didn't think of this. Are strippers sex workers?
Yes.
Are they?
Are
Yes.
strippers sex workers?
What makes them a sex worker?
I feel like you're selling like a sexual experience. A lot of people who come into a strip club scene environment is for a sexual experience. You may not be in the champagne room and like, actually getting there,
Right.
but
But
you're
some strippers
But
take
you
it
got-
there.
exactly.
No,
I
not
think
the
they
not
just-
the bottle
Are
girls.
whoa,
Bottle
bartenders
girls?
be
No.
selling box too. Don't
That's
let
all
it.
they doing.
Bartenders definitely.
Because of the lab dance.
It's the
Yeah,
lap
that's what I'm-
dance. It's the strippers that depending on what city they be
A
naked.
stripper got
They
me.
do.
But let's not get it twisted. If
In
you go to
2022?
a strip club, the bottle girls and the bartenders, they're a part of the whole sex act too. I'm not gonna lie. Don't be fooled. They're not just making drinks. They're there for the money. At a strip club, the bartenders and the bottle girls are there for the money.
So with that being said, Amanda, do you know any sex workers?
I see what you did there.
Just say.
Yeah,
But they not like that.
But they're not.
No, she's saying, but they not like
I'm
that.
not in defense mode.
They on level
because
1, not
I don't
4.
like her, but yeah, I know that she be in the
She be-
clubs.
she be-
She
She be doing stuff.
Mm-hmm. She
be
like,
doing stuff.
She be like bottle girl, but she posts on
She be
her
sucking dick in
Instagram
the
with
bag out.
the money with the
Oh,
piles
God.
of
I
money.
hope
and it's
not.
Like, yeah, and in the outfits and stuff.
Not the outfits.
No, you know the outfits.
You know the outfits.
Yeah.
But I think it's levels to it because if you showing skin, like what's the levels to, you got your cheeks out or whatever versus you full nude or versus you kind of have some. What dignifies sex worker?
I have a question, right?
Uh-oh.
Do you consider, let's just say entry level 1 to
Entry level, okay.
for these levels, right?
These levels.
Entry level 1, and I don't know, will we say that level 1 is like the bartender
Mhm.
bottle service? Is that considered? Can we say right now that that's?
I don't
in
think
this analogy.
that's not sex working.
But let's just say in the analogy, I don't know what level 1 is, but what I'm trying to get to, right, is that is one step a gateway to the next? Because I done seen a lot of bottle service
Yeah.
girls become strippers.
Yeah.
I done seen a lot of bottle service girls start selling themselves to, our favorite artists, you know what I'm saying, or celebrities. So are these things like a gateway to becoming a sex worker is really what I'm trying to ask, whatever that level 1 may be.
That's a good question.
I wouldn't know. I've never been a bottle girl. I've never been in the sex worker industry. But I've had some friends that are like bottle girls and they kind of just go into like modeling or they go into some different stuff. It don't always be like a gateway. It depends on the person. Like, let's not put everybody in a box now.
Yeah. But so those
It can,
It
but
can
that doesn't
be.
necessarily mean that
I
it
feel
does.
like bottle
all
girls,
the
it
bottle
depends
girls
on
that
where
y'all
you
know,
bottle
none of them
girl.
ever sold box
Right.
before.
Depends on where you bottle girling. I
Yeah,
like that.
no, honestly, because I
when you
feel
throwing
like
them sparklers.
any job title in the strip club,
Uh-huh.
they're doing it for the man's attention. They're they might as well be the strippers too, because they're getting money as well from these people, not only from selling the bottles.
This
Yeah.
shit paying
And
good.
I'm just being real. If you're if you're just a bottle girl at regular, ooh,
You got it.
sorry. Everybody got nervous.
Everybody got nervous.
Amanda
It was
started
like,
singing.
dang, what would you do for a
I
glass?
was just like,
Y'all was all watching like, this is about the... Well, we got it now.
I got it. I get it.
Okay.
Amanda was singing. That's actually.
it's a, ooh. She's about to tell on you.
Look, sex sells.
Sex does
It
sell.
definitely does.
I think that when a woman is getting money for lap dances, getting money for her looks, getting money to go on dates like an escort or anything like that, she's just giving what the market could give her, because if she
Yeah.
goes try to get it anywhere else, she may only earn minimum wage.
And let's be realistic. There's a level of sex in every industry that you go into, even like the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
You got to think about it. Like, yo, I don't sell sex. I'm not a sex worker, but do I get checks based on I look attractive? Hell yeah, that's a part of the component of being in the entertainment industry. So women that have like amazing bodies, amazing physiques, you don't think that goes into play? She not selling pussy, but
Well, you selling
she's selling sex.
She's
Yeah.
selling
Yeah.
body. She's selling the sex appeal.
Which
yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I did modeling, so I would say then if
You
that
did
could-
everything.
I would say I sold sex because I
You sold
def
sex?
and
He said it.
This is a.
He
In
said
the-
it. He said
yes,
you
in
said
in a way, because when I
So
did
sexy.
modeling, and now if we're considering that, you know what I'm saying.
calling you sexy.
You know, when I was on Essence magazine, it wasn't because I had my shirt on. You feel me? My shirt was off. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, it wasn't a jig. That means you're having money for. That means you're getting paid for sex.
I thought you
But
just
that's the same
said
thing too.
Look.
Even you guys are artists, even as artists and talent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you guys notice that the more the girl shows, the more it helps her?
unfortunately that's a part of the game that's like that's a real part of the game. Now things yeah, I mean no, not really. It's a lane though for people that don't want to do that, because you got to think, even before when you got like the Foxy Brown, you got the Lil Kim, you also had Lauren. You know what I mean? You also had Queen Latifah. That's what I'm saying. Like you also
Very
had
rare.
there's a lane, MC Light. There's a lane for women that don't have to do all that. You know what I mean?
Do you
So
feel pressure to do that as an artist?
no, I mean I'm not gonna lie. I definitely feel like pressures like everybody else does to look pretty, to look girly, to look a certain type of way, because you're in the entertainment industry. So you want to be received as okay, you're attractive, yada yada. But I'm super comfortable. Y'all caught me on an off day with my heels on. I'm super comfortable. I'm the chick that's always wearing sneaks. I'm always wearing some sweats, some baggy, something that always makes me feel comfortable. But in the industry, there is a pressure to look a certain way, to be sexy, to have your weight in shape. Like that's really just what comes with it.
Even like a lot of people don't even know this, but even like professional athletes, male athletes, right?
Mm-hmm.
For a long time, like Sports Illustrated and ESPN covers, because I was an athlete, you had to sell some sexy ass image. You know what I'm saying? Which was usually implied nude. So like, there's crazy photos. If you look at the covers, it'd be like somebody jumping up, right? But everything is covered, but you can kind of see where everything is shown.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like, in a sense, anything in this entertainment industry, you gotta sell sex to some capacity, right? There's a lot of people. I mean, majority. I would say if you look good, you gotta sell sex. If you're not physically attractive, they don't care for you. Yeah, like you just so happen to be a great actor. Like,
Are there
or
no
actress.
successful people in any industry that don't sell sex that you can think of off the top of your head?
Yeah.
I don't
Forrest
know.
Whitaker.
Oh. That's the first I was like, I don't want to.
I just gave you the disclosure.
Forrest
Like,
Whitaker.
you can't.
That's the one with the little.
No, I'm just saying like somebody who
Oh, you said okay.
like
I said that's the
very
one with the little,
accomplished,
the little eye.
you know, but like I don't think
She said
he's
Forrest
selling,
Whitaker.
selling sex.
Nah. But you never know. Shit, maybe Forrest Whitaker
what's the
40
old
years
dude
ago.
name that do like the God voice? He's old. What's
The
the-
God?
Gibson.
Talking about from
he was on
Right,
Mel
pick an
Gibson?
age group less than 40.
okay.
Like,
Why am I saying Mel
Uh,
Gibson?
I'm thinking about Bruce Almighty.
Anthony, yeah, that
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Anthony
The with
Anderson,
the.
he's not selling sex.
he's over 40.
Oh.
Are we talking about actors?
We're
That's
talking
what
about
you said?
Any industry.
Entertainment, yeah. in
You got
total.
some really dope. I'm trying to think some female rappers that don't sell sex. Chica, she's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Wait, who's Chica? No disrespect.
Super crazy spitter.
Where's she
Yeah,
from?
Is she from New York?
No,
She, you know, like
I
she.
forgot where she's from.
fire.
Okay.
Chica's fire.
dope.
Tierra Whack is fire.
Yeah. I don't know her music, but I know she's not selling sex.
It's but she's like selling artistry.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's not
yeah.
even. I'm trying to think.
See, we're gonna even know these people who not selling sex.
Exactly.
Terrible.
I bet he know Lotto.
I bet you know a
no.
lot. Ruby Rose
No idea.
and Sweetie,
Of course.
amazing
you
bodies.
know, and how do we know?
Cause they selling sex.
But nothing wrong with that though. I
No,
feel
we're
like
not saying there's anything
it's-
wrong with it. We're saying that it's a norm. That's what we're trying to say.
More
It's
so,
actually
yeah.
a norm
Okay.
More so
to
than
some
those
capacity. Yeah.
What about the balance? There's women that are like pretty, but they not twerking.
Twerking don't necessarily mean selling.
Who aren't. Yeah.
Like
I agree.
there's some women who
Who-
can't twerk
okay,
that's selling sex.
You give us a name and then we'll tell you.
One of the most classy friends of mine that I have, Lady London, super classy.
She's
Go ahead.
dope.
What?
She's dope.
I'm be honest, I don't know her.
She's dope.
I don't know her music, so I
If,
don't
if
know
you
what
get in my car, we listening to like late 90s, early 2000s.
Nah, that is my
She's
girl. She
listening
is
to
like
Nelly.
one of the top.
Not Nelly, but that era.
No,
Yo, Eric and her Tesla and turn on Air Force
No,
Ones.
she's top tier.
I get in the Tesla and we
I haven't
listening to
seen her
400
freestyle.
degrees.
Y'all ain't see her freestyles? Like, no, she's like bar none top
Nah,
tier.
she's dope.
No,
No, I just don't know.
Nah, she's like top
I've
tier.
heard that like viral song that be on TikTok.
Which one?
The one.
I don't be on TikTok. I'm like, we.
You'll be on TikTok. Yeah,
I
TikTok.
be on there sometimes.
I'm trying to catch up to TikTok too. I'm with you.
She be on there
Let's see.
doing the.
I can't do them dances. I really can't.
Not like that. I be trying to push the reels.
This person?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know her music.
She's super fire.
She's very
Can I see
pretty.
something real quick? Can I see your phone?
Mhm.
Now she gonna watch this interview
she from
like, what the
Philly?
fuck are y'all talking about?
Is
No,
she from
she
Philly?
been
Nice.
LA.
Okay. I'm be honest. I just don't know. Like I said, I will go home and bump 400 degrees right now.
I'm trying to think of somebody else.
Whoa.
and
it's always
have
a double
great time.
standard because men don't have to
This is not what I
sell.
was trying.
Men don't have to sell sex in the industry.
No, they don't.
Y'all cheating, basically. Y'all can look ugly and
That's
with a
y'all
beer
fault.
belly and don't even have to
Y'all-
sell nothing.
Yo, I don't know at what point in
She
time.
oversells
I don't know at
something
what
that's
point
good
in time that grown men that was 122 pounds
Uh-huh.
became a trend. like I don't know what point that was.
Wait, what trend is that? 122.
I'm just saying, like most of like our entertainment dudes that we talking about right
Yeah.
now,
They
they
like
skinny as hell.
5'3".
Like,
I
150 soaking wet.
It's crazy. I forgot who I was talking to. Oh, fuck, my nail just.
you know what's
really
crazy?
fucking
I was
popped
just
off.
Oh,
It's cool. We got some nail glue in the back. We can.
she said we stay.
We stay ready. Y'all better not clip this on this motherfucker.
We're definitely gonna show this.
You're definitely gonna show this? Okay, well, whatever. So
Shout out to your nail lady. You should have glued it on tighter.
yeah. But you know, we always stay ready. You feel me? We stay ready.
She said I'ma fix it. It don't matter.
Yeah, we gonna fix
We ain't worried
it.
about
We gonna
it.
fix it later.
We ain't worried about it.
is this a?
This was. Oh, you gonna say something?
Oh no.
Do we have any more shout outs? Or
Are those press-ons?
okay.
These are.
Incredible
Oh, okay.
episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna hide this now
great.
until I put it back on.
Bree.
Yeah, shout out to you, Bree.
Oh,
It
thanks.
was very lovely to have you and your big hair.
Oh,
I love it.
thanks.
This is great.
Stuff about me talking off the mic. For the record, I ain't start talking until it was like an hour.
Uh-huh.
You just couldn't contain it, could you? He's in the back.
I was waiting for. I'm like, yo, I'm about to pull up right here.
This is really good.
I hope it was really insightful
I was.
and very I hope people are entertained.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
You're super dope.
I
Definitely stay
enjoyed.
in touch with us.
Yeah, I watched clips of this show. I've seen like viral clips of this show, and I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely scared of him because I was like, he be saying some wild. He's a wild bull. But nah, this show is like really, really super dope. I love like the conversations that you guys have, and that you're not afraid to like go there and really take it and talk about the stuff that people be thinking in their head,
Yeah.
but they just never say. So I was like, well, I'm gonna come on here and get a little spicy. But yeah, we here.
Bring it to the
Thank you.
forefront.
You're
Whole nail off
definitely
at
dope.
all, but you know, go cover that.
Yes, we appreciate you for pulling up.
Yeah.
We're on the road in February of 2023, so Philly's definitely one of our stops.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Y'all gotta come Philly. Y'all gotta come see me.
Before that, now we gotta come with armored bodyguards. We want to make sure we see.
Yeah, not the Under Armour. Yo.
We're not rappers.
Oh my God. So extra. Wait, you rap?
Yeah, man.
Get out of here.
Come on,
Go
man.
ahead, spit some.
I said, yo, Bree Steves. Oh.
I'm throwing tomatoes. Boo.
Anyway.
All
right, guys.
You missed it, Bree. I said tomato.
All right, guys. Y'all, thank y'all so much.
you,
Instagram, we
guys.
love
Good
you.
night.
YouTube, thank y'all so much for watching. This has been a dope show.
See you guys next week, next Thursday. Tune
Yes.
in 8:30. We're here
8:30
every week.
live. Peace out.
Ciao.
Bye. Who you got?
I can't believe
You got
that really
Instagram?
happened on this.